Salve, Rupertus.
Salve, Burial Anus! What brings you to the forum this fine morning?
I'm quite keen on seeing this new orator, Paulus Minimus. I've read great things about him in Tempus Out.
Oh, yes, he's supposed to be rather good, isn't he?
Here he comes now.
Hey everybody, it's great to be here in Rome, the land of Caesar Nero. Boy, that guy's got a lot of gold, and a fair chunk of Corinth and Germania too. And how about that Poppaea? Va-va-va-voom. Those Caesars always get the hottest chicks. Remember Cleopatra? Some people say she wasn't all that, but that's not how Julius Caesar. You know, I walked into a bar here in Rome and asked for a Martinus. The barman said, "Don't you mean martini?" And I said, "What do I look like? Some kind of lush?"
Boo! You're terrible!
Get off!
Wow, tough crowd.
Time Ram!
Nothing with gods, nothing with fate. Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's formal, nothing that's normal. No recitations to recite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Yes, salve, listener, and welcome to Time Ram, the Doctor Who podcast that takes a randomly selected story from the CCCXXI available and reimagines it with a randomly selected Doctor of the XV to date, with some might say hilarious consequences. I'm Paul Ferry, and I'm joined as usual by Barry Williams
Good eve.
and Rupert Booth.
I think I should be playing the entire thing as Zero Mostel.
Yes, salve, gentlemen.
Salve!
Salve.
Yes, as you may have guessed from all this Roman wank, tonight we're doing the Fires of Pompeii. No, it's the Romans with David Tennant as the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Oh, I love a Roman wank. Hello. Oh, those Romans. Blimey, they could wank. Oh, hello. There we go.
Knowing the Romans, they probably sort of did it in public, just sort of
Yeah.
around in one,
Yeah,
one,
it's not like
you know,
you're walking down the street.
Well,
one bucket.
It would actually get
Wankarium.
really irritating after a while. You're walking down the street, it's kind of like, I just want to go to the shop. I've already been wanked once. It's 2 minutes to the shop. Just stop masturbating me in the street, please. Let me buy a cauliflower because I'm a bit like set. I know
There's that thing, isn't there, that everybody thinks that the vomit, what is it, vomitarium, or
Yeah, probably.
everybody thinks it's where people went to vomit, and it's not. It just means like a tunnel out of a
Oh,
out of a building, out of a public building where people went. It just means to eject
to eject
something from something.
sponge.
Yeah.
So it's got nothing to do with vomiting at all.
It's quite reassuring. Apparently, if you go to Pompeii, there's loads of pictures of dicks all over the walls because it's like modern times. Romans just love drawing dicks,
There's a carved one on Hadrian's wall.
Yeah.
The theory is it's done by a bored carver one day, just going,
Dick,
my boss is a prick. I'm going to carve him on this. Ah, fuck you. What's fuck you in Latin, I wonder?
Cue the scene from Life of Brian.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of Anglo-Saxon, though, isn't it? So there probably wouldn't be a Roman equivalent.
Yeah, fuck is a very Anglo-Saxon word, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, the Romans had sex. The empire wouldn't have lasted as long as it did if the Romans hadn't had sex.
Yeah, but they didn't. Did they have swear words? I don't know.
Dicks on walls, of course they have swear
Populous.
words. You say it with your face before you carve it into a wall. My God, it's so much more work carving it into a wall.
It's like French hasn't got any decent swear words. They've got nerd, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
true. Zoot.
Maid seems to have a variety of meanings, though.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, because you always think it means shit, but it seems to kind of mean have depending on what context it uses, it seems to have more than one.
Okay.
I've never thought that before. So in the very first episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Jean-Luc Picard basically goes, "Shit."
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Mind you,
Everyone
that
thinks
is
David
like,
did it first. No, Picard did it first, just in French.
well, that is like all these American programs that have English characters
Isn't it?
on
Yeah,
and calling
yeah,
each other
yeah, yeah,
wanker like it's a really funny word,
yeah,
Yeah.
with no
yeah,
concept of what it means,
yeah, yeah. But they walk around with fanny packs.
That's true.
So that's just ridiculous, Don't walk around with a fanny pack. What? What is it? What do you mean? Pop your hood, get your fanny pack out. It's all good.
I think it must be funny for anybody French coming to this country. The shortened version of Salisbury is salop, and salop means bitch in French.
Oh dear.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Excellent.
Where do you live, bitch?
Right at home, yeah, etc.
Anyway,
None of which has anything to do with the Romans.
No, nothing's got nothing to do with the Romans.
And it's not like we all hate the story, is it? I mean, we're all fans of the Romans, right?
No,
So
I
we've
really
got no
enjoyed it.
excuse to be fart-arsing around with all this flim-flam.
I mean, yeah, I watched it again, and I thought this really is great. I mean, I really enjoyed
it's
it.
great, isn't
Yeah.
it? I watched it. I watched it a couple of weeks ago. On a friend's journey through Early Who. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. He was cackling away at all the right bits and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely very funny. Hartnell's performance
And very
is great.
warm.
Yeah.
And very warm.
Yeah.
Ian and Barbara clearly post-coital.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, really serious for post-coital.
Yeah. Yeah. If not at the start, certainly by the end. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't know how long it took for the Doctor and Vicky to get back again, but yeah, they've been doing it.
I think the Doctor one morning woke up and kind of like, smelled the air and went, "Yeah, come on, John, let's go for a long walk somewhere."
Yeah.
She's going, "Why? Exploration. Just do it." No. And yeah, it's just kind of like
He comes back and there's pictures of dicks carved all over there.
and it was Barbara.
Barbara was it.
Or maybe the pictures of dicks were carved on the walls beforehand. The Doctor kind of read them and went, "Yeah, I better get some time alone now." Because it's like it's like when people go through a plane crash and they bond. They've been through a lot, those two.
Yes.
They have.
They've been through
Yeah.
a shitload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it took that much wine. I think they were just
I think
go
it
for
took
it.
about one glass and then
Yeah.
they
they were
it's
away.
kind of like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I love the fact though that there's no kind of. I think we were doing this now as a modern Who. I think now it would be kind of, oh, I need to repair the TARDIS. The TARDIS needs to repair itself. Whatever. There's none of that. It's just they could have literally got back in the TARDIS at any point.
There's no urgency. I mean, if you count up the time they've spent traveling to and from Rome, the whole story takes place over at least about 3 months.
Yeah.
Frank Marco Polo, it's a really long one.
Yeah.
Just because
they've been there a long time.
Yeah.
Which Tennant ain't going to do.
No.
Tennant's going to start off in Rome.
Yeah.
I assume it's the Doctor and Donna, and they're just going to be in Rome from the start. And we more or less cut most of Ian's storyline.
It is an obvious one to put in, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
With galleys and things.
And we're going to have an alien, aren't we?
I think we probably are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What I was thinking is we could do it one of those. I know we've done before one of those ones that's got Donna and Martha in it.
Yeah.
And we could have essentially Martha basically doing the Vicky role and Donna doing the Barbara role.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be inclined just to replace the what's the name of Pompeii, the Pompeii one, the thing of Pompeii.
Fires of
Pompeii. And just have the Doctor and Donna, because I don't know how much Vicky really does. It's just hanging around with the Doctor quite a lot.
Actually, in plot terms, she doesn't do very much. What she does is absolutely support William Hartnell.
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean,
she is the sounding board. She is the other half of the double act of the Doctor in this.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be getting so much of that.
Yeah, you would have to replace that element of the Doctor not really knowing that she's there. That kind
Yeah.
of sort of farce element of them kind of almost meeting in corridors and
Oh
things.
yeah, well yeah. I
Yeah.
assume I'd be putting Donna in the Barbara role, and then they keep missing each other until
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah.
near the end. Maybe the Doctor does more what Ian does towards the end of the story. Um,
Works for me. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Catherine Tate would be fantastic doing the kind of Nero
Oh
stuff,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely she
fending
would.
Nero off stuff.
And we're going to spend time on that. I suggest we cut the Ian story completely.
Yeah,
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 Because where can we put it? Which of them is going to
yeah.
go? Donna's not going
yeah.
to be rowing in a fucking galley,
No,
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 stuff like that. So we lose the whole Ian story and Delos
yeah,
and all that. We focus on kind of the comedy, really,
yeah,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is the Doctor and Vicky, and as you say, the farce of not realizing that Barbara's just around the corner.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, do we want Martha in it? Because I mean, obviously, I've pitched my idea, but
I mean, there's yeah. I mean, I can see that it would work without her, but I'm thinking, is there anything important in the bits we'd have to lose? The stuff with the poisoner and the stuff with
I don't think there is. I don't. The
yeah,
Costa
yeah,
is decoration. She's not really necessary to the plot. All you need to
I
know
don't think
is
she
that
is.
there's a
Yeah,
yeah,
a plot to poison Nero, and it is thwarted.
yeah,
yeah.
We don't need to see Costa. I love Costa.
yeah.
That's kind of educational, though, isn't it? In the
Yes.
original, which they weren't doing in the Tennant era. That's
No,
kind of going. This is
no.
how things happened in Rome. They had these,
Well, I don't know. I mean,
royal
was there an
poison.
official poisoner in Nero's palace? I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
I have researched it, but I'm not convinced that's. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. He put. I mean, it's written, of course, by
Donald
Dennis
Cotton.
Spooner.
Oh, done this.
Yeah,
Why does
yeah.
it Donald Cotton? Yeah,
Donald Cotton did the novelization.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Um,
Good lord.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bizarrely. Um,
Hadn't
but
Dennis
yeah,
Spooner
all the
died
stuff,
by that point.
all the jokes about Romans eating exotic food and stuff like that, it's not strictly kind of
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
lark's tongues and
Lark's
ants'
tongues and all
eggs.
that, it's kind of, yeah, maybe rich people would have had that. I think
Yeah.
if you're staying in a villa in some tiny village somewhere, that's not going to be available. They're not going to be selling you lark's tongues in the market,
They've
Yeah,
got the TARDIS. They've got the food machine. They just kind of
yeah,
put it around in Lark's tongues and it goes beep, beep, beep. And there you go, Lark's tongues.
yeah.
Sweet. And ant steaks. Maybe the Doctor really pissed Barbara off the night before. She'd go, right, fuck you. And she just trampled off to the food machine and came up with the most bizarre stuff possible. Go, there, keep that.
Well, I don't
Ants'
know where they
eggs.
got this villa from or where they got the money from to keep going to the market and buying food for themselves.
It's just
It's very mysterious how it starts.
Again, well, I've always basically thought that the food machine is a replicator. It's not going
yeah,
to just make food, is it? If you can build a TARDIS, you can build a replicator. So you can just make money.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, I suppose yeah,
That's always been my headcanon somewhere in the TARDIS. It's basically a replicator. Because
They
yeah.
do say something about them selling vegetables from the garden.
Yeah.
Mm.
The cloth woman in the market says, "Oh,
Cloth
there."
woman.
That's
Is she actually made of cloth in this
Yeah,
version? Is she
Well, I mean,
really?
yeah.
You just don't notice for some reason.
The thing is, they've turned up with this villa. If it's a rich, Roman Santo, whatever, if it's their villa, they're going to have slaves there pretty much all year round doing the farming.
Mm.
Who's let them in this place? It's
yeah,
very strange.
Ian and the Doctor killed them.
Clearly.
Hartnell went off on one.
yeah. Especially since kind of buildings in those days didn't really have sort of doors and as such.
No, no.
You're not going to just leave your house open and naff off to Corinth and expect
Yeah.
it to be in one piece when you get back.
Yeah. And then the lady in the market goes, yeah, I don't know who they are. They just live in that villa. That's,
Doesn't
been
belong to
empty.
them. Yeah.
It's just-
We should have this guy, the owner of the villa, turning up in the very last 2 minutes of it, and it's Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
It did make me wonder if the doctor owns it. Maybe he's just got his own villa, I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Actually, that's exactly what it would be in the Tennant era, wouldn't it? We kind
It
of
is
like,
what it'd be,
I
yeah.
bought this, decades ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her going, "Who's this
millennia ago,
villa?
whatever.
It's mine."
Yeah. Hello.
So the Tennant Doctor just naps off to Rome occasionally just for
Or he was
chill.
given it. He was given
Yeah.
it in thanks by some historical figure,
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. A
Claudius.
name
Yeah.
dropping.
Yeah.
It's a shame it wasn't Matt Smith because he'd be just going, "It's mine. I got a villa now."
It was cool.
Yeah. I wear a toga now. What about it?
Yeah, that's a thing. Would Tennant be wearing the toga, or would he just be wearing
Totally.
his usual shit?
He'd be in a toga. They'd totally go for it. Of course he'd be in a toga.
Uh,
Hmm.
I think Donna would. I'm not entirely
Donna would
sure
definitely.
whether
Donna
he
kind of,
would.
yeah.
I
Donna
don't think
goes
she
for it,
would.
the
I
natural
think
thing.
she'd be in a big modern fluffy dressing gown that she never gets out of.
Well, in the actual Fires of Pompeii, she's wearing a kind of a Roman type dress in that,
Yeah,
isn't she? She's
Yeah,
yeah.
but they're not expecting to be found here. This is just them, in the villa.
hmm.
So I think she's got a massive dressing gown on just because it's funny. Maybe with ducks on it.
Well, at some point, presumably, she goes down the market anyway, because otherwise, nothing kicks off that storyline.
Yeah.
So
I,
she
I
get
feel like
dressed
we
for that.
don't need it to be kicked off apart. Well, all we need to kick it off is them, the bad guys hiding in a bush going, get the woman.
Well,
Really, isn't
yeah.
it?
Well, she gets enslaved by these slavers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
called Sucheria and Didymus or
Hideous.
Didius. Didius.
And one of them's the Slither
Ah.
Is he?
from a
Oh,
few weeks earlier. Yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Nick Evans.
Yeah. Well, I noticed Peter Diamond's in it again. I was like, bloody hell, he just
Yeah.
constantly turns
Yeah.
up like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that.
It's Peter Diamond's earliest one, isn't it?
Is it?
Think. Unless he was one of the caveman fighters or something in Earth Child.
All right. Okay.
He's the Terry Walsh of that era, isn't he?
He is the
It's like
Terry Walsh. Yeah,
when,
yeah,
when he turns up
absolutely.
again, literally a few weeks later in the Space Museum, did they
Yeah.
honestly think that people weren't going to go, it's that bloody Roman again? What's it?
Yeah.
That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
Okay, yeah. So, well, certainly in the original version, obviously they've been there for nearly a month by the time we start the story,
Mhm.
and
Which is lovely. I'm saying earlier, I love the fact that you just get a bit of relaxation for them.
they're literally
They
just
Yeah.
relaxing and
deserve it.
enjoying themselves. It's great. Yeah,
Really deserve it.
yeah. And then Barbara and Vicky in the original version go down the village to the market where they get spotted by some slavers.
I'm thinking
You like the
maybe
look of them?
lose that. Maybe just kind of. He says, "I'm going to Rome." She's arsy about it. Doesn't want to go to Rome. She wants to just like lounge by the pool or whatever.
Mhm.
And so she gets grabbed by the slavers, and he goes off and
Yeah.
finds
Like I say,
a corpse.
I'd be inclined to think they'd do the whole story starting in Rome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The reason why it can't be just on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense in the 45-minute episode. Absolutely. We're
In a
already
45
there.
minute episode, maybe
You
they
don't
get
need to
split
travel.
up. They've
Yeah.
landed there, they get split up, and
Nothing
she-
is added by the distance,
No.
plot-wise.
yeah.
no, it's just yeah.
Just have some line though about they're kind of walking into towards Rome, and just have her kind of going, "Couldn't you brought the TARDIS like closer to Rome?" No, I wanted to see the roads.
Yeah. So yeah, as usual, we get people lusting after Barbara the whole way through. So they immediately kind
Absolutely
of
usual. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
immediately kind of we'll have some of that, and yeah, she gets enslaved along with Ian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, the excuse for it is that the slavers realise that they're Britons. So yeah, they're not full citizens, so they can be enslaved.
Mhm.
And we also get this plot line with this old guy. This old guy is on the road,
Oh, yeah.
and there's an assassin called Axarius who attacks him.
I think it's Assassinus, but
Assassinus.
I'm not sure why I think that. I'm not sure his name's actually stated.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Somebody must say it at some point because I've written it down. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sure they would make him mute in this in the modern era.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bit yeah.
He's a bit on the nose.
Although he is
Yeah.
supposed to have had his tongue cut out. It's not like
I think that's the idea. Yeah.
it's not like he was born like that.
Yeah.
So he can't
Yeah.
tell who he's killed. Yeah.
Again, do we need him? I mean, once he gets dispatched in episode 2, that's it. He's gone.
Yeah.
what's
Ascarius.
it?
That's his name, isn't it? Ascarius.
Something like that. Yeah. The
Yeah,
doctor
yeah.
throws a duvet over him and he's out. And that's it,
chucks him out the window.
Yeah.
So the Doctor's still going to have to find
Well, he finds a dead
Maximus
body.
Battalion, isn't he?
Yeah, he finds Maximus Battalion in the bushes with
He's
the
this
flyer.
kind of mid-30s guy with massive hair.
Yeah,
With a big quiff.
A big quiff.
Unusually for a Roman.
Yep.
Recognize him by his mighty quiff.
Yeah, and then he bumps into a Roman centurion who mistakes him for Battalion and takes him to see Nero. And he's like, "Oh, I've met Nero before."
Oh, Nero, amazing.
He just sees us quiff and goes, "Oh, well, he must be from Corinth."
I was going to say, it quickly becomes clear this centurion that's befriended the Doctor is a bit sus.
Yeah.
He's the one that actually had Battalion assassinated.
Yeah.
And certainly in the original version, he then goes back to the assassin Ascarius and he kind of sets him on.
Well, we can cut the assassin completely. We can just make it the centurion.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it's needless overcomplication, isn't it? Yeah.
Played by Danny Dyer.
Danny Dyer.
Nice.
As a mute. All right, Doctor. Take me to Rome, innit?
Yeah.
Gotta go see Emperor Nero.
That fucking too, Brute.
He's a bit out of order, like, you know what I mean?
I love him in. Have either of you ever watched Plebs?
No.
It's actually quite good. It's a lot better than you would think from the trailers and things. But there's one of those that Danny Dyer's a guest star in an episode and he's playing a gladiator. And his girlfriend thinks it's all theatre. She can't wrap her head around the fact that it's kind of
people die.
That is, people die, and then he gets his head chopped off. And she's like, "Oh, but it's all theatre, isn't it?" No, he's kind of dead.
Have either of you seen Last One Laughing?
Nah.
No.
It's everywhere now. I mean, it's a Japanese concept, but it's virtually every country in the world's made a version now.
Yeah.
And they put 10 comedians in the room, and they each have to try not to laugh while trying to make the others laugh.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
At least I've seen clips of Bob Mortimer destroying everyone.
Bob Mortimer's brilliant in it. And there's one bit where they get Danny Dyer in the British version to make everyone laugh, and he bloody well destroys some of them. But it's, I mean, recommended. It's particularly great in the later episodes when you can see people struggling not to laugh really hard, and it gets harder and harder for them.
That was something I always found really funny in outtakes from the old days when we're trying to finish the scene and not crack up.
Usually when you're not allowed to laugh. Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Still. Anyway.
Yes.
Moving on to usable stuff. Yeah. Okay.
We're just on random brain mode tonight. Clearly we are, aren't we? Because we do like the Romans.
Yeah.
It's just,
all over. Yeah. This could be.
You'll find, listener, that this happens to you as you get older. We're all in our 50s. We're starting to ramble now. Ramble and reminisce. Yeah. Coming to you.
Start talking about random shit and assume it was still interesting. Yeah.
And worse than that, random shit that you weren't there for.
Mm-hmm.
That to be cut.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't there, man.
You weren't there.
You didn't see it, man.
The horror. Yeah. So okay. So
we have Danny Dyer saying that just randomly going the horror. Tennant going, "Oh, I love horror. Horror's brilliant.
The horror.
I'm gonna have sex with horror. Ooh, hello."
They all died, Danny.
I've just kissed horror. Snog. Sorry, it would be Snog, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's the other thing. I probably should have mentioned. Yeah, we had Comic-Con in Hastings at the weekend, so I went there.
I saw Sylvester McCoy on a picture of Sylvester McCoy in Hastings. Was that it?
Yeah. I was chatting to Sylvester McCoy literally yesterday.
Tell him how where he is in your doctor listing again.
No, I didn't bring that up.
Harry Williams. The man who did that.
There's more doctors now. He might have slipped down the list a bit.
Yeah, true.
I should probably, if we're going to use this, but I should probably explain for this.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You'll get cancelled. Just cut it. Just cut it. Move on. Shouldn't have brought it up.
It wasn't that bad. He sort of laughed.
Yeah. No, he didn't.
No, he
I was there, man.
It's the fact that he mentioned it on something else as well and said that some fan came up to him.
Well,
and
no,
said
he said at that convention, he said about people coming up to tell him that he was their fifth favorite Doctor.
Yeah.
So we had the autograph line. I thought it'd be funny, and I thought I went up to him and I said, "You're easily my fifth favorite Doctor," and he took it quite well. But no, this time Colin Baker
conventions. We were just appalling people.
We were terrible.
Yes.
But this time Colin Baker was there, Spencer McCoy was there, Nicola O'Brien was there. I had a lovely chat with all of them. It was great.
Nice.
And I bring it up because Sophia Miles turned up as well. She was on stage. So yeah.
Oh, hello. I did stalk Sophia Miles.
He did more than Snogger, didn't he?
Barcelona. Anyway, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, how far through episode 1 are we?
I think we've more or less finished
10 minutes?
episode 1 because episode 1 finishes with that Ascaris coming in.
So we've cut loads of stuff.
So we are actually on episode 2, believe it or not. Yeah.
And we've cut Ian as well.
We've cut Ian, so we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
We do have Donna getting taken to the slave market.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is Tennant doing fisticuffs against the Centurion?
Presumably,
in his toga.
In his toga, yeah.
And Donna's being prodded by slavers and going, "Don't you fucking touch me!"
Yeah.
Words to that effect, sub that to make it sound right. But,
Yeah. So Sev Cherry, he likes the cut of a jib, or
he does.
or whatever. Yeah. So he's going to sell that for a lot
Tavius
of money.
even more.
Tavius really likes her. Yeah.
You know
Tavius
what?
turns up. He's like, "Hello."
I love Tavius. I love this actor. I've never seen him in anything else. I love the way he's played. It's so small and to the point. Like, of course, I can't release you.
Yeah.
But with warmth, with empathy. He's a lovely character. He's a little bit spoiled by me for me at the very end when he's suddenly holding up a cross. And it's kind of like,
It's weird because all the way through, I think it's deliberate. All the way through, you're not quite sure how to take him.
Yes.
Because he first turns up, he's a little bit creepy. You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And then when he buys her, it turns out for genuinely altruistic
Again,
reasons.
that's quite a creepy thing to do, but then
Very creepy, and he spends a lot of money on her. It's like, what does he want?
Yeah. Turns out he
out
wants Christ.
Yeah, he wants Christ. Yeah,
Basically. Yeah.
But you're never quite sure where his
Yes, literally.
loyalties lie. It's quite clever with that, Well, at one point he's told to get rid of her, get rid of Barbara, and you're not quite sure how he's going to do it. There's still that possibility that he might just bump her off. You're not quite sure.
Commercial time.
They all say, who is Doctor Who?
This is Tim Trelaw.
This is David J. Howe.
I'm Peter Purvis.
I am Sadie Miller. This is Lauren Cornelius.
Larry, it's Fraser.
For all things in the Doctor Who collecting world and beyond, the Doctor Who Collectors Podcast. I'm Larry Van Mersbergen, your host, and I've been collecting for 42 years. You're listening to Time Ram on the Direction Point Podcast Network.
I think in this version, Tavius should be something like he's a slave or a former slave who's been freed, and she reminds him of his mother or his sister or somebody who he was separated from that he never saw again, and that's his motivation for being nice to her. So.
Would be nice to get a bit more motivation there, at least by the end. To
Absolutely.
Kind of, rather than just wave a cross around, we need a little bit more than that.
It's going to be the soapy emotional stuff, isn't it? Really, rather than the Christianity.
Yeah, because the Christianity thing doesn't really work because.
There's no setup. There's no.
He'd be doing that with every slave he saw if that was his motivation.
Yeah, true.
Just being nice to people.
The Christianity thing, I've always thought it's a payoff without a setup.
Yeah.
It's like what's the Star Trek episode, original Trek, where at the end it's Bread and Circuses, where all the way through they're sun worshippers, and then at the end Uhura goes, "It's not the sun in the sky, it's the Son of God." And they all kind of look a bit, as they do in TOS, they kind of go, religion.
Yes.
And Nimoy always does that bit of I'll just raise an eyebrow. I don't think Spock believes in this. So tell that he's going, no. But the rest of and Kirk and McCoy and everyone, they all look a bit kind of, wow, amazing to see it happen again or something. So it'd be like that. There should be a revelation.
Yeah.
But there isn't. That's earned. It's corny and crap, but it's earned in Star Trek. Whereas here it isn't. It's the one bit of writing that gets to me. I mean, the rest of it is beautiful. It's Dennis Spooner writing a farce, and they're hard.
Yeah,
aren't they? My God, they're hard to write. We've done it, and my God, it's hard to write a farce.
Yeah.
And also, I think, testament to the actors and to Christopher Barry, it's harder to stage a farce in 5 minutes of recording time one evening.
And have the Doctor and Barbara constantly missing each other in that tiny set.
It's great stuff on tiny sets. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But of course, and this is where these stage trained actors really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they do it superbly. There's not one fumble in it, is there? There's not one bit where someone miscues, and you can tell Hartnell's loving it.
Hartnell's on fire. I mean,
he's on fire.
He's got his lines in this. He's got them solid. He knows what he's talking about. He's not playing with the vibrator. He knows what he's about here.
Absolutely. He really does, and he's quite in command of it, and letting everyone else do their thing as well. He's not trying to impede. You never hear. I've always found it fascinating that they talk about the myth makers, and he was really unhappy. He felt he was being upstaged by people like Max Adrian and so on. What's the guy who played it? Derek Francis. He's no slouch.
Yeah,
he's no slouch at all. Yet Hartnell, you never hear a story of Hartnell feeling intimidated or worried or trying to overwhelm him with it's all about me, which you do hear sometimes. So he was clearly very on form, very relaxed, and isn't he great?
Yeah, he's superb, and his comic timing is brilliant, and he plays it for all it's worth. It's great.
Absolutely.
Great bit of work.
It's a tremendous story for the First Doctor, and it really puts to bed all that stuff about the First Doctor was a grumpy sod. He's sparkling in this. He's sparkling. He's witty. He's funny.
With a bit where he gets to fight Ascaris, he's having such a great time.
He's having a whale of a time.
Beating up this stuntman, Well, it's not a stuntman, is it? It's Barry Jackson. But he's...
Well, Barry Jackson was a stuntman as well.
Oh, was he? Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
all right, okay. Yeah. But he's having a superb time. He's loving it.
Yeah. And isn't Maureen O'Brien the perfect foil for him? She's very quickly found exactly what she has to do as an actress.
Yeah.
And how she fits in. And she's got there straight away.
Yeah. Within a couple of episodes. Yeah.
And it's a comedy, and this is hard stuff to do, but she's absolutely doing exactly what she needs to do.
Yeah.
I don't think this story is as out of place as people seem to suggest it was years ago. I remember, before the internet and before everything was available on DVD and whatever, people kind of going, the Romans, it's something different because it's a comedy. It's not like the other episodes. You think, well, it's a bit more comedy than some of the other episodes, but it's not massively out of place.
Still
in the
an adventure. There's still danger. They're all in peril. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're still in the house style. Yeah. I mean, the only exception, I think, is possibly well, we'll get to it later on, but there's the scene where the Doctor plays the liar. It's a bit.
I'd say in season 2 there isn't a house style. The rescue, the Romans, the Web Planet, the Crusades. It's not a house style. That's them experiment. That's them flexing. That's them going, right, we've been a surprising success. Let's see what we can do with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a serialized format, isn't it? It's it is kind of Buck Rogers. It's Flash Gordon. It's kind of, they're in peril every week. The end with the cliffhanger.
Absolutely.
And then, we get another 25 minutes of adventure in a week's time. That's kind of that's the format, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so we should probably get back to this.
Yes.
Yeah, so Tavius he kind of oils in and he buys Donna, essentially, purchases it.
Did you say oils?
Oils.
Does he oil Donna?
He oils in. He just seems a bit on the edginess. I think when he
I
when he
want
first
to
turns
oil
up,
Donna. I think that should happen. So he does that. He just puts on goods on it. Nice.
Moving on.
Never wrap.
So we're cutting Ian's storyline, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We
And actually, in terms of editing, for once, that's quite easy. That takes a lot out, so we can just focus on. I think the editing side of it. We've had harder ones than this.
Well, yeah, we can start the fast element here, where the Doctor's walking past with his lyre and the Centurion.
Yeah.
He's possibly beaten up the Centurion at this point, and completely misses the auction. Doesn't see it.
Yeah, I think as well, a lot of getting rid of the Ian stuff would take the budget down on a 21st century version as well. Because whereas in the 60s you got away with having
some stock footage,
the gladiator scene in a tiny little studio and some stock footage of tigers, which are hilarious. They're quite clearly in the zoo.
Well, I like the ship sinking is represented by them chucking some buckets of water on them, and then we cut to some stock footage of some storm.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which hasn't even got a boat in it, and then we cut back to them again, maybe, and then we cut to them on the beach, and it's hours later, and it's like that's fine in the 60s. It tells the story, but you can't do that.
You'd have to spend a lot of money on it in 2008.
In Rome, they're shooting the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It's going to be an expensive one. Fires of Pompeii was, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
They went abroad shoot it, didn't they? Did they?
They went abroad. They filmed.
They went,
they filmed in Rome. Funny enough. Which, presumably they would do.
Wasn't there a kind of standing set?
There was a studio there,
a film studio
for the series Rome or something.
Yeah, it's a film studio.
Yeah, that's right.
In Rome.
Right. Yes.
Cinecittà
Studios or Cinecittà or
Cinecittà or something like that.
Yeah. I think they did some team there. David Lynch's team.
Yeah, they got a permanent standing set there. Ancient Romanesque stuff.
Which is incredibly sensible. Every country should have a standing set of what every other country thinks their history is.
Yeah. We've got the Globe Theatre, that's about it.
Yeah, indeed. Well, that's the American version. We're just Shakespeare. That's all we are. We're Shakespeare.
Just Shakespeare, yeah.
We've got Bamborough Castle, which is just
Shakespeare and Harry Potter. We're Shakespeare and Harry Potter. And the prisoner. We've got Paul Merriam.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Bamborough Castle's like kind of our version of the pyramids, isn't it? You shoot it from one side and it looks like a medieval castle. You shoot it from the other side, there's just houses.
Yeah.
I've never actually been to Bamborough. I never got around to going there.
And we're really rambling tonight. We've really suddenly gone middle-aged. Yeah. I love the Romans.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Great story. You know what? Maybe we don't love the Tennant version of the Romans because there's actually nothing wrong with the Romans, is there?
No.
It's fine. Because, yes, it's longer, but all the longers, they're lovely character stuff.
Yeah.
That you're gaining. So there's nothing wasted in the Romans.
Tell you what we should do. We should cast some of these guys. We should cast
some of these. Yeah, we should. Who's playing the Centurion? Oh, Danny Dyer. I've got him.
Danny Dyer. I was trying to think of somebody for Tavius. I couldn't think of
Tavius, Phil Coleman.
Yeah, I was trying to think of Tavius earlier, but he's so bound up for me in that actor.
Yeah.
I can't remember at the moment, but what face? My God, that's really striking.
Yeah, really striking. Yeah. Who would you get to play?
Billy Piper.
Mark Donovan. He's a good
Mark Donovan. The only Welsh actor never to appear in Doctor Who.
Win.
Yeah.
And our friend. Oh my God, we've actually cast one of our friends in Time Round.
Cast our buddy, Mark Donovan. There
Brilliant.
We go. Yeah.
Genius. Great.
There we are.
Mark Donovan.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
It'll be made up. Yeah.
We should get him as a guest.
We really should.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And Lee.
Yeah. Okay.
The Romans.
Oh, I love Romans.
He'd
be doing that, wouldn't he?
They all died 2,000 years ago.
He'd be walking around going, the prologue, hello.
Yeah, that's what we're doing in this recording, isn't it? We're just rambling off another shit and then keep coming. The Romans.
Oh, I love the Romans.
It's such a shame that Frankie Howard did it with so much more talent than we have.
Is that a shame?
Kind of depressing.
He wasn't still around in 2008, was he? He's
No,
he
he's
was
long gone. Otherwise, he
Long
would be a
gone.
fantastic Nero, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is Nero?
Who is Nero? Well, I mean, yeah, obviously Nero they cast the comedy actor Derek Francis. I mean, which is great. The only issue with it, I suppose, is in terms of historical accuracy, Nero died when he was 32. Which
Really?
Derek Francis is not. Oh, yes. He became
Derek
emperor.
Francis? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, all right, yeah.
For Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Nero became emperor at age 16. And then it took until he was 32 before the Roman armies said,
they had them young in those days, didn't they? I mean, Tutankhamun was about 10.
Yeah.
We could just cast this out of Horrible Histories, couldn't we? We could just basically
get
the Horrible Histories people on sort of en masse.
I'm thinking.
I know.
I'm thinking. What's his name? Hang on, 2 seconds.
I had a thought about Nero, which, funnily enough, was Matt Lucas.
Yeah, but he's
need him.
Nardole. No, Matthew Bainton. I think Matthew Bainton would be a superb Nero.
Hang on. The Nardole point. Peter Capaldi's in the fires of Pompeii, and he's the Doctor.
Peter Capaldi as Nero. Yeah, why not?
Actually, no, that's great. Oh, he's not corpulent, really, though, is he?
No.
But yeah, if I'm going back to Matthew Bainton for a second, he's great. He's really, really funny. Matthew Bainton from Horrible Histories. He's really funny, and he can do sinister. I think you would be superb.
I'll have to take your word for it. I don't have a child.
Yeah.
The only actor I know from Horrible Histories is Hartnell, who's Melanie's partner.
Horrible Histories, I think, to be fair, it's like Monty Python team. You could watch it as an adult and really enjoy it.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So yeah, Donna gets brought in to meet Nero. Then in that case,
Nero spends a good episode perving over Barbara. Is what happens, I think.
Basically, yeah.
I seem to recall. As Paul pointed out, as seems to happen in seasons 1 and 2. Ooh, bloody Barbara.
Yeah.
It is weird, isn't it? Looking at that now.
Yeah.
And realizing that we kind of looked at that over the last 30 odd years by going, oh, there's the woman in peril, and not really looking at it as we do perhaps now.
Yeah.
And going, blimey, it's a bit indicative of the times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's that scene, isn't there, in the Keys of Marinus where she's stuck guy tries to rape her, basically.
Yeah, basically. That's what's going on.
Perfectly so, that's what's happening.
That's clearly what's happening, and that was acceptable. There was a quote that McGowan said in an interview in the late 50s, where he said, "Oh, I'm an unusual man in Yorkshire. I don't even beat my wife."
Yeah.
It's just spine chilling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, fair play to him for not doing that. Fair, very good, McGowan. But that it was that normalized that he was unusual for not doing so.
Yeah.
It's amazing the amount though of like television and particularly like films and things as well that where sort of implied sexual assault is kind of just very commonplace.
Yeah,
I was watching Supergirl a while ago, the one with Helen Slater, and
the only one there is, yes.
When she first arrives on Earth, there's these two blokes kind of leering after her, and essentially trying to sexually assault her, and she beats the shit out of them, obviously. Supergirl. But you know what I mean. But it's so kind of in a film intended for a family audience. It's just kind of.
It was kind of acceptable in those days to refer to it. Yeah,
it's one of the advances that we've made over our lifetime. Not we personally, as well, but society.
Yeah.
One of the few. Anyway, right. So the Romans.
Yes. So Nero attempts to sexually assault Barbara, or Donna.
God.
Does he?
Well, he kind of it's that kind of carry on thing, isn't it? Where he kind of
He lets
he lets you, isn't he?
You
Kind of
know
chases
what?
you
Donna's
around.
going to say that. Donna's going to say this is like being in a carry-on film.
Yeah.
Actually, she's going to totally reference that.
Yeah, I think that the touch would be a lot lighter.
Would.
It's pretty light to start with, but
And Donna would be a lot.
Is it?
Donna would be a lot stronger. As far as I recall, Barbara, who, let's face it, has turned round to the Doctor and gone, "Fuck off!" in the edge of destruction. Is, mind you, I suppose if you're faced with Nero, if you're faced with someone with that power, you'd shut up.
Yeah, I mean, he could turn around and have you killed at a moment's notice. That's that's a pretty scary situation to be in.
Tell you what, I've always thought is the weird thing is that in the Web Planet, where she's kind of showing off her bangle, and she says, "Oh, Nero gave it to me," and she's essentially going, "Oh, this was given me, that bloke who tried to rape me. He gave me this." You just throw it away. Christ.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Barbara is made of metal.
Back when I was a slave in ancient Rome. The last we had.
I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, none of Doctor Who is remotely realistic.
No, that's true.
It just isn't. That's not what it's trying to do.
That's certainly not what this story is trying to do. I mean, Tavius, obviously, he kind of introduces her to the House of Nero, and then he gets called away because the Doctor's turned up as Petulian.
Yeah.
I've just remembered something. We're going to have an alien in this. I think Tavius is the alien.
That would make sense,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Thematically, he's the shifty one we don't know about. He's a shapeshifter of some kind. He's disguised, but he's not quite getting it right. His face is a bit wrong, something like that, or the words are a bit wrong. There's some clues that are making her go, "Hang on."
Well, I'll tell you what. How about he's an alien criminal who's hiding out on ancient Rome, and the Doctor's on his trail. But the twist is he's actually a good guy.
It's Carla Jack.
Yeah,
it's like Carla Jack, isn't it? It's that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done bad shit. He's repenting. He's hiding out in ancient Rome.
Yeah.
Because he got a wanky one-way time machine or something. From Magnus Greel.
There you go. Again, having played by Adrian Scarborough. Then that's kind of a thing.
Adrian Scarborough.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they have this conversation where Tavius is trying to warn the Doctor, but the Doctor's not quite getting what he's on about. Obviously, Hartnell's motivation is a bit different. Hartnell wants to find out why this guy's been murdered, basically.
Yeah.
And he's just curious. He just wants to find out for himself.
I love all this. Kind of like, oh God, here's our hissing friend again. I love how he plays that. He's having a whale of a time in Rome. The Doctor is having a whale of a time. Not just Hartnell. The Doctor is having a great time in Rome. People are dying around him. The Doctor's a psychopath.
Yeah. And I love the scene as well. Nero arrives and the Doctor just completely shamelessly flatters him.
Yes.
And that beautiful
having a little giggle about it,
The beautiful bit with the stool, I love that, where it's kind of like, the food, and he brings the stool over, and Hartnell tries to sit down, and Nero puts his foot on it, which is what it's for, and Hartnell just quietly rises up again and lets it be.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's lovely to see Hartnell at his height.
Yeah.
Proving that, why he was actually a star.
Yeah.
I love that about the Romans.
We get the initial meeting where obviously Nero's heard of this famous musician. He wants him to play his lyre, and he's like, he doesn't actually know how to play. So he's like, "No, why don't you play it, Nero? I'd much rather hear you."
And then, no, I can't follow that.
Exactly,
After he basically goes twang, twang, twang. And it's Trump, isn't it? It's Trump.
It absolutely is.
It's saying absolutely the same thing. Yet again, we clearly haven't learned over 2,000 odd years.
No, we keep putting egomaniacs in charge.
Egomaniacs, sociopaths. It's really, we're a really silly species.
Yeah. This will date this recording, but obviously we just had a few days ago, didn't we? Trump had his military parade.
Oh.
And it's quite funny. If you look at the footage, they don't know how to march. They're all marching out of step.
Yeah.
And it's pretty clear these soldiers don't really want to be there. They can't be
He
bothered.
looks miserable as fuck.
He's bored.
My favourite one
There's nobody there.
is where there's no music playing for a moment and the tanks go past, and basically you just kind of hear these things going along in front of him. And it's beautiful. It's not.
It's so boring and dowdy, though, isn't it? They're not, a lot of them are not even wearing dress uniform. And
doesn't it look like what you imagine Russia to be in the Cold War years? Suddenly, doesn't America look like that suddenly?
Yeah. Except
Weird.
in Russia, they could march properly. You know, they
could march.
They really went for
march.
it.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a lot. I mean, there's been a lot of people online, kind of, sort of, obviously comparing it to on the same day as the Trooping of the Colour, and I think that's what the someone like Trump would never understand is that is not a display of military might. That's pageantry.
Yeah.
You know, it's what Europe has had for centuries is pageantry. It's just kind of a big show. It's not kind of going, oh, look at our soldiers. It's kind of going, oh, look at our lovely uniforms.
Yeah,
got our horses.
Look at our horses.
Look at what that's like.
It's pageantry. It's not a display of military strength. You know,
absolutely. It's not threatening. Yeah, it's you fucking watch it. It's just going. Yeah, let's have a dance.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So I dress up and ponce around, costing millions, of course, which could feed people. But there we are.
Yeah.
So it's the next day, essentially. The Doctor realizes that Tavius thinks that they're in a conspiracy together. At least he does in the original. I
think so. If Tavius is an alien, let's change this. This is where the Doctor starts.
Maybe they're kind of dancing around each other, probing each other.
Yeah. Like that scene with Matt Smith and Carla Jack.
Yeah.
Well, they're dancing around. Yeah.
Or
in School Reunion.
Yeah.
Swimming pool where they're kind of facing off against each other and just measuring each other up.
Yeah.
I suppose he's going to have something going on that's going to threaten people. There should actually be some jeopardy here.
Yeah. Like he's got a spaceship somewhere that's going to explode if they don't.
It's going to, isn't it? Because we're ending the Great Fire of Rome.
That's true.
So it is kind of the fires of Pompeii. I have to do this. It's going to be that moral decision that no, I have to preserve time today because that's how it is, guys.
Yeah.
But then you'll go back in the TARDIS and pick someone up. Peter Capaldi has just come back from the fight. You just come back to his villa and go, "We'll be fucking villa, man."
It's good, Geordie now.
Yes, obviously, Jordan. No idea why. It just seemed to fit.
This is the Doctor. Present time, the High Council Time Keeper of the Legacy of Rassilon. Defender of the laws of time. Protector of Gallifrey.
So we get some nice scenes with Tavis, and then we get to meet Poppaea, who is Nero's hot wife.
We should talk about the Tavius scene because clearly he's going to be outlining his alien plan here.
That's right. Yes, because we
should actually work out what the hell his alien plan is and what the alien he is and what's going on there.
I think he's hiding, so he won't admit that he's an alien. He won't admit that he's got this spaceship that's potentially a bit dangerous and might actually blow up.
Yeah.
Can he be a Nimon in disguise?
Probably.
Great. Excellent. Tavius the Nimon.
Tavius the Nimon.
Yeah. Good.
So we get to meet...
cloth over his horns, like a doily.
He's just got a little doily there, and he's fine.
Got a little doily, and no one realizes.
He's good to go. Yeah. All right.
Just this 8-foot tall bloke in a toga.
Yeah. They're all off it on wine. They don't care. And that's great because that means that the scenes where Donald earlier on was kind of going, there's something odd about you are really funny. Because he's a Nimon.
He's a Nimon, played by Peter Capaldi.
So he is. No. Capaldi's the villa owner.
Adrian Scarborough.
Adrian Scarborough.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, he'll be doing the voice.
All right.
All right, we can ditch the name on there. Adrian Scarborough's.
It might be a bit silly.
Yes. You think?
Mm.
I'll go with you, gut.
Yeah.
We get to meet Popea, Nero's hot
Yeah.
wife, who
She's a macro.
is played by Kay Patrick in the original.
Yes.
Um,
Now, there's
Genuinely
a weird
foxy
factoid
actress.
here. No, it's
Yeah.
not a factoid, it's a factet.
Yeah.
Which is that I think is it Raymond someone does the music for this and The Savages, both of which have Kay Patrick in. What's going on there?
Ooh.
What's
Wow.
going on? Oh,
What's that about? Conspiracy. Yeah.
Isn't it? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Will they? I don't know. We're not going to find out either.
No.
But they might.
But it means the Earth is flat. That's the outcome.
The Earth's flat, and
Yeah.
they did, didn't
Yeah.
they? Clearly.
What, flattened it?
Yes. They flattened the Earth.
With a
That
big arm.
goddamn passionate.
Did the Earth flatter for you, darling?
That would be a hell of a shag if it flattened the Earth. Bloody hell.
So yeah, I mean, like
No
a
one
jackhammer
will
pistoning away. Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like something from Norse mythology, doesn't it? And the
It does,
Union
doesn't it? Yeah.
flattened the Earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did rut so hard that the Earth was flattened and their Elvire were broken.
So yeah, Donna's working for Popea. That's the upshot.
Yes.
But Popea's a bit suspicious. She thinks that maybe
Donna's oil here, right?
apparently. So
Good.
she thinks that Nero prefers Donna to Popea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Nero just clearly prefers who's there that day, who's new, like Boris Johnson.
That might be it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think to be a Roman slave did mean, you were basically available for whatever people wanted. You were
everything.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Nero just he likes women that've got a bit of fight in them.
Well, I mean, he's literally chasing her around this little set and clearly enjoying it. Yeah, no, he's yeah.
So he'd love Donna because she's resisting at every opportunity.
Don't you fucking touch me, Emperor of Rome.
You're right. I mean, Donna is going to smack him one. Yeah.
And he likes that.
He likes that. Yeah.
That's what he goes for.
I think he likes it for a bit, but then she'll go too far.
Then she'll go too far. He'll be
and then it's right. You're going to die. But then
collapsible boat in the lake. Yeah.
That's when Tavius's plan will happen in some way.
Yeah.
Does Tavius need Nero? Maybe is Nero part of the mechanism? You need to kill Nero or do something to Nero to initiate.
He needs Rome to burn for
energy
to create the correct amount of heat
for his drive,
for his thermal spacecraft.
For his thermos.
Yeah.
His thermally powered spacecraft.
Yeah.
Which can only be charged up by the
extreme heat of city burning.
Yes.
It's a really shit engine. Invent a new engine, guys. That's terrible. That's really bad. That's awful.
Just have the doctor actually saying that to her. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. So he wants to escape rather than hide. Is that what we're saying? I mean, the doctor could offer to take him off in the TARDIS. Say, look, honestly, mate, I'll get you somewhere.
Well, doesn't he not to the pyroviles? Doesn't he say, "I'll take you away in the TARDIS" or something like that? Doesn't he?
He might do. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure Tennant does at some point to something. Goes, no, I can do this. Look, I've got a vehicle here. And like all aliens, they never go, oh, yeah, cool. We'll do that then. Like the pterodactyls. It's kind of like, yeah, cool.
All right, yeah, fine, yeah. We'll cut the
That'd be a great episode, wouldn't it? Where the doctor offers that and then the aliens go, yeah, all right then. And then the rest of the episode is just them looking around various planets and they kind of go,
yeah, that's nice.
This one.
So, yeah, this is where we get the scenes with Locusta, the poisoner. Because Popea's looking to poison Donna, is that right? And then Nero gets the flask or something like that.
Yeah. And of course, Locusta is played by Helen Mirren.
Of course, of course. Yeah.
And her name's wonderful, isn't it? Locusta. She was never going to be a nice person, was she? Sounds like a locust.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a villain. Yeah. Yeah. So she buys some poison. And then This is the bit where Vicky affects the plot actually, because she swaps the poison and
Yeah.
nearly accidentally poisons Nero.
Yeah.
And then the Doctor has to kind of intervene. So I'm not quite sure.
I tell you what we'll do here. What we do here is this is the revelation of Tavius's plan.
Yeah,
He can't have Nero
let's drop a
poisoned.
lot of that. Yeah.
So he has to reveal himself. Maybe he just like transforms to like again like in School Reunion. He transforms into a CGI alien form because he has to stop Nero taking the poison.
I tell you what, how about Tavius is an idealist and he's saying if I knock off Nero, maybe the Romans will go back to being a republic, and rather than oppressing people, because I mean, frankly,
Like
Nero's pretty unpleasant.
Yeah.
The Romans will kind of move back towards democracy.
It is the plot of the Time Meddler.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
But it's nice. It's a nice plot.
Yeah.
And we are in the Tennant era. Yeah, so it's the trouble is in the Tennant era. I mean, in the Hartnell era, would immediately have Hartnell going, "No, you can't fuck with history. Do not even try." In the Tennant era, he can't really say that anymore, can he? He can't play the heavy.
Well, he'll go, "Oh, it's a fixed point, Donna. You can't mess with a fixed point.
They've all got to die. Burn tonight." And if he won't make it happen, I've got to.
I watched it burn, Donna. I came back and then I watched it again.
Yeah. Eccleston came here and went, "I made it burn." It's really hard line. Oh, it's a hard line, Donna. He was our friends in the north. No.
Oh, he was good in that, Donna. Have you ever seen Our Friends in the North? It's really good.
Oh, he was a Geordie.
Hello, Geordies.
I've seen a Geordie at age.
We're really reductive in our Tennant impersonations, aren't we? We're not doing a Doctor. He does do some fantastic work in Doctor Who. I mean, he genuinely does.
Yeah, he's a fine actor.
He really is. He really is. I honestly think the things I don't like about the 10th Doctor are down to RTD rather than to Tennant.
That's probably true. Yeah.
I have to say I feel a little bit the same about Tennant that I kind of have done about Ncuti Gatwa, where you kind of get some things that he's sort of asked to say and do, and you're thinking, why are you making an actor of this stature
absolutely
do these things?
Yes,
more drama.
There is stuff that's terribly cringy.
Yeah.
In the Tennant Gatwa eras.
New Earth, for instance,
for different reasons, for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh dear. And it's absent in Moffat to a large, mostly.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Timey-Wimey. I'm really not a fan of Timey-Wimey. Once, fine. But don't go on about it, because, as Belinda said, are we six?
Yeah. Yeah. She was right before they destroyed her character. Yeah.
Absolutely. I loved her from that moment. Yeah. Anyway, Romans.
The Romans.
Where are we up to, Pat?
We get the scene at the feast where there's some stuff going on between Tavis and the Doctor, which I'm not quite sure at this point. But then we get the silent performance, the Emperor Has No Clothes performance. Which is the bit where I can't suspend my disbelief for this.
No, I suppose. Yeah.
And Nero decides to have the Doctor killed, not because he's making a fool of him, which he is, but because he thinks that everyone thinks that he's a better player than Nero is.
I love the way that Nero goes back and forth on killing the Doctor. I mean, isn't it later than this he's in the fucking sauna with him?
Yes.
But that's proper psychopathy.
Yeah.
That's I find Nero oddly real in this.
Yeah. He's a lot of fun, certainly. Yeah.
Oh, he's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's with, all of the Caesars, you kind of read what they get up to and you think, well, I wouldn't put anything past them.
If anything, it's toned down. I mean, the real Nero did some horrible things.
Christ,
yeah.
Claudius is quite out there for the day, but it's nothing like reality. And nor is Doctor Who. We're not going to get any of that, really.
No.
No.
We're going to get, as we got in the Fires of Pompeii, we're going to get the popular version of Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the episodes as they stand, we get the scene, obviously, where Nero drags Barbara away because he wants to watch some gladiators fight, and obviously one of them's eaten.
Yeah.
This is the bit where I thought maybe we could get the Doctor with a sword and do some stuff. I don't know. The plot's kind of up for grabs at this point. I'm not quite sure what's happening after this.
No. Because
obviously-
we've got Tavius in being aliens. That's a whole new element we have to invent.
Well, see, I mean, the original version, the Doctor accidentally sets light to a map of Rome, and that inspires Nero to burn Rome down. And the Doctor's kind of delighted, really.
He's psychopathic about it. It's weird. He's kind of going, look at all those people dying.
I did that.
I did this. It's me. I'm amazing. It's a bit. Christ, all right.
All right.
Calm down, the Doctor.
So yeah, I don't think Tennant's doing it. Tennant maybe they can't avert the fire of Rome, can he? Tennant's going.
That's the problem we've got here, isn't it? Because
Tennant's going. It's a fixed point, Donna. There's nothing I can do.
So it's got to be that his ship will work with not the fire of Rome happening.
Yeah.
Somehow, in ways. There'll be a way around.
Yeah. Maybe Nero sort of, condemns the Doctor to the arena.
Yeah,
and you get a bit of that, and
crocodiles will eat you.
Then Tavius kind of
love that.
Tavius sort of tries to attempts to save him, sort of.
Yeah.
Something to do with his spaceship, and then
the Doctor and Donna see each other. Yeah, the Doctor and Donna see each other. Presumably, at this point, imagine Ian and Barbara do. And then they've got to escape.
Is there some way in which saving Donna? No.
Well, if you get that moral argument between them, isn't it? It's Donna wants him to stop the spaceship blowing up, and the Doctor's there going, "No, actually, I have to let Rome burn because that's history."
Yeah.
Maybe the spaceship is going to contaminate the entire world when its reactor decays, unless it explodes. If it explodes, it'll burn Rome.
Yeah.
If it doesn't explode, it'll wipe out all life on Earth.
Yeah, like City of Death, really, isn't it?
Like City of Death. As I was saying, I thought City of Death. Yeah.
That's all right, though, because, I mean, how often does the series use the same ideas?
I was saying it, I thought City of Death.
Yeah.
Everyone on Earth will become a cabbage, and that cabbage will become a gestalt, which will sit on Tom Baker's shoulder forever, unless the ship is destroyed.
Right.
Because it works with the reality warp drive.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. So the Doctor has to destroy the ship, which will set fire to Rome.
Otherwise, everyone's cabbages.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone.
In the world, there's no exceptions here.
And Donna objects to this because...
she doesn't like cabbage.
Actually, what you could do is, rather than overthink it, make it essentially a bit more dumb, which is kind of just have the Doctor in the arena, and he's either fighting a gladiator or he's had a lion set on him or something. And Tavius gets his spaceship working enough to try and rescue him from the arena by sort of, bringing his spaceship into the arena. But it's not working properly, and it crashes and explodes, and that's what starts the fire of Rome.
Nice.
Right, like I say, it's a more dumb way of doing it.
It's nice though. It's nice.
Yeah.
It feels right. It feels right.
Yeah.
I am missing the cabbages, but all right. No, that is better. That is much better.
Yeah.
One person turned into a cabbage.
Yes.
Peter Capaldi, when he comes back from the Crusade, not the Crusade, from his big fight in like Wild's End. He comes back and he turns into a cabbage, and that's just like
he sees what they've done to his house. He just goes ooh and turns it.
Christ!
Hey, you fuckers! Unlucky, I pay you. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of the climax then, isn't it? Where they they set fire to Rome and then they have to escape
Yeah.
ways.
They set fire to the Rome, they get back to the TARDIS.
Yeah. Neo quite likes it. You know, he's like,
he's fiddling.
Yeah, he's fiddling away.
And Tennant and Donna run to the TARDIS and have a bit of a to-do back and forth, I think.
Yeah.
And then the Doctor goes, "Why are you oiled?" And that's the end.
That's it.
Good.
Of course, if she was oiled, if she went anywhere near the fire, she'd just go woof. Just go up like a torch.
Why are you on fire?
Ensplinment.
Well, it's not as good as the original, is it?
No. We should call this the Fires of Donna.
Fires of Donna. There we go.
There we are.
There we go. So we're actually leaving it that Donna's on fire at the end. She doesn't care. She's fine.
That's the comedy engine. That's, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Catherine Tate.
Oh, does she slap around the TARDIS going, oh. Stuff like that.
The Doctor just laughs at her. Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh, you remind me of Rose. She was like fire. And she punches him with a flaming fist. And it's a great comedy ending.
Yeah.
And then a massive custard pie falls on them both.
So, yeah. Well, obviously, this is better.
I don't know. That end scene, though, that's pretty good. I'd quite like to see that. I don't know. That may have pushed it up for me. But yeah, the Romans is the first out and out Doctor Who comedy, and just like the first time they did Aliens, it's really good.
Yeah.
Dennis Spooler was a find.
Yeah, I mean, such a professional script. And
professional is what I always think when I watch it. They are all everyone involved in this is being really professional.
Yeah,
for a comedy like that, at farce with the resources they have. They're pulling on their stage training. Christopher Barry typically does it extremely well.
They're giving it.
And I don't even mind. I don't even mind the silhouette of Rome burning. I know Ray Cusick was just ranted about it, but I think it's all right.
I think it's all right. I quite like it. Yeah,
not as bad as he makes out, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what he had in mind, but maybe he decided maybe he wanted to make get Shawcraft to make a massive model and set fire to it.
Yeah, overambitious.
That would just look like a model, though.
Yeah, I think it works as it is. Yeah,
it does.
Yeah,
and it's not about that. It's about the Doctor's revelation. It's about the Doctor and Vicky and what they felt at the time.
Yeah.
What scene's about. So
we haven't mentioned Ian and Barbara much, but I mean they're having a fine old time as well. They're mostly playing it straight, which is exactly right for the plot line they're in.
Yes.
But they're also clearly having a great time, particularly in the scenes in the villa.
Absolutely.
Where they start chasing each other around the place and talking about freaks. I mean,
I'm sure I recall something. It would be William Russell said in an interview that of course we played it post-coital. Of course we did.
Yes,
I'm sure I remember that. I don't think I'm inventing it.
It's pretty obvious.
and it's lovely. That's in a way, to my mind, that's how you do it. You don't need to go into every single detail. You just imply it, and it's kind of stronger.
It still delights me that when William Russell and Jacqueline Hill left Doctor Who, they immediately went together
in a
play for the next 6 months or whatever it was.
Absolutely,
they must have had such a close rapport by that point. I mean, it's fantastic.
I've also thought it's really shrewd of whoever set the play up.
Yeah.
Let's get these stars who just left a really randomly successful series.
And everyone stays together. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. I bet the director or someone at one point was going, could you maybe hold a sink plunger? No. Oh, go on, just a little bit. No, it's a little sink plunger. No.
I forget what the play was now. Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Seen a
Anyway.
photo from it, which was a pair of them walking across a zebra crossing, a publicity photo, and it looks like Ian and Barbara's life after the chase.
Brilliant.
Just totally looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Big
the
Finish should do that
Romans
play, blimey. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty soon it'll be the only thing they haven't done. So. I think the Romans shows how a lot of the Hartnell era stories could have been improved by being 4-parters, though.
Yes.
Because it's completely tight. There's not a lot of slack in there. Where the 6 and 7-parters, there's so much slack in all of them, even the really good ones. You know.
I mean, it quite well. My son watched a fair chunk of it, and it kind of held his attention a little bit.
Yeah.
It's unusual for a Hartnell, you know. He quite liked it.
It's just good writing, isn't it? It's instant.
Yeah.
The plot moves on. And even when the plot doesn't, like we said earlier, when the plot doesn't move on, you've got good character stuff.
Yeah.
That's justified and built up to it. It's the, you know, it's extremely well written and extremely well played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use the resources that they've got to their absolute max.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You can see that in season 2. Well, no, actually you can't because of the web planet. But you know, in a way, you can see in season 2 they've got much more of an idea of how they do Doctor Who, how you make it, physically, what you spend the money on, and what you can't do, apart from the web planet. But you know, I just think Verity smoked a massive doobie that night and went, fuck it, let's do the insect story. What the hell? I know we can't do it, but I'll give it to Richard Martin and I hate him. Oh, yes, I better get the numbers up, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Yes. Right then. I'm just being verified as being human.
Good.
Are you?
I find it insulting. Okay. Our doctor is 6.
6. Okay, yeah.
And our story 273.
Oh, that's
quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Empress of Mars.
Oh, no,
which I suppose,
I can really see that
kind of works as a 6th order.
Really works. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, the funny thing is, something reminded me of that episode the other day, and I was literally thinking, I might watch that, and I didn't, but now I am gonna.
I find of all New Who, I put on Capaldi if I want to just put an episode on.
Yeah.
Background to chill out with a bit of Doctor Who. It's the Capaldi era that's really.
It's not the best Capaldi episode. It's okay. It's not. It's not great.
I don't mind it. Mind it. It's got Alpha Centauri in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it was Suzanne Churchman. And that was worth anything.
Yeah.
Smart gigs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I did like the Ice Warrior guns. I like the way they kind of compact you into it. They just distort you.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nicely done.
As a way of showing the old effect with the mirror on. I like that a lot.
Okay, so that was Time Ram. I've been Paul Ferry and joined as usual tonight by Barry Williams.
Good eve.
And Rupert Booth.
I miss the cabbages.
Bye-bye. We'd like to thank Ben Jones for our music. And if you'd like to follow us online, you can find Roop at Rupert Booth on Twitter, aka X, and also Blue Sky.
Did you call me the Roop?
The what? Sorry?
Did you call me the Roop?
The Roop.
It sounded like you said you can find the Roop.
Did I? Oh, well.
I wasn't focused. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're having a yawn. Yeah.
Anyway, Baz is on Blue Sky and Tumblr as Baz Time Ram. And I am on Blue Sky, Tumblr, Threads, and Instagram as that Paul Ferry. We also have a website, timeram.com, and a page on Facebook under Time Ram Podcast. If you want to support the podcast, if you want to support the podcast, we have a Patreon page where you can send us a Patreon page. We have apple.
Ah. Hello.
6 minutes.
Ode to my one and only love. Ah, sweet. So pure and chaste. I thought, oh dear! I went all right, I didn't notice that. So pure and chaste, I found my love. I felt a different man. I thought I'd go clean round the bend and flush right down to the roots of my hair.
I couldn't think of an apt rhyme there.
Well, you will at your convenience.
Direction point! Direction point!
A Doctor Who podcast network.